Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you, with permission, of course, the conversation I had with one young man. Okay, he is in his late 20s, going to move into his 30s, and the question about love, romance, and marriage. Um, and I'm pretty sure you would be able to relate to this. So, watch the video and do put your comments and thoughts down below, and see if you have any advice for this young man. I think he would be reading it. Anyway, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I am a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, also Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman. And people also book my services for coaching, consulting, whether it's personal problems or issues, and professional when they want guidance. Okay. I always give them very practical kind of to-do things, not the goody-goody stuff you read online. Okay, I have more than 7,000 videos. Go ahead, watch and decide for yourself. Details are put down below. Okay, so this young man, very good looking, very, very good looking. I mean, he looks like a model. Okay, like every photograph of his was like us looking at some model who is acting in movies and all that. Very good physique, and the here's the funny thing. I mean, he had a perfect combination of good education, good family, decent job, looks good, and the biggest bonus of all was he had equally a very beautiful female. Oof, oof. When I saw the female, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! How in the world did you get that? So very beautiful girl, and the girl is not like just beautiful. She's very smart, very intelligent, successful. I mean, both of them were like made in heaven, kind of the thing. I was like, wow, And I even exclaimed. I said, if you both have babies, I mean, they might end up looking like the most perfect children in the world. So he was laughing, and like he had booked my session basically for advice and guidance. So when I exclaimed this, he was laughing. He's like, that is exactly what I want to talk to you about. So I was like, yeah, go ahead. Because I just let myself go. I just was naturally myself. I told him, I'm blown away by how good you look, how successful you are, how perfect your life is. And you have the like perfect girlfriend and all that. Okay. And yeah, he wanted to propose to her and get married to her. But he was nervous, he was afraid, and he didn't want it to fail. So, that was the main thing. And he was afraid she might say no, because it seems that this girl before had proposals where she said no, and, that was his fear. So I told him, fine, can I have a look at his social media? Because, that is an extension of yourself. When I saw his social media was where I saw plenty of red flags. Plenty of red flags. And I'll tell you what the red flags were. Almost every photograph is perfect, like I told you. Okay, as it is, you're modeling and all that, but the photographs with her, it was as if they had a professional photographer following them everywhere. Their videos were lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy, huggy-huggy. Everything was like they couldn't keep their hands off each other. Like if they would go to any holiday anywhere, they would be like sitting on the motorbike and she's feeling him and he's hugging her and kissing her and her hair, and then even videos, he even uploaded them, but he didn't put it public, like they're smooching in the nightclub and getting all crazy, and like it was just full on hardcore romance, like hot, steamy romance. Like photographs of them, like, after they are on holiday in a like 5-star hotel, she's under, uh, he and her are both in that white drapes and they just in love and all that. It was too perfect. And I told him, listen, man, I told him this, I don't think this is sustainable. Like, on his Facebook, everything, I love you, you're my, there's poems, this, that, and gifts. And she is also saying, oh, I love you, you're my this, you're my that. So there was too much lovey dovey, too much. I just told him, see, listen, I'll give you a simple, like, analogy. You know, sugar in coffee is nice. Sugar in coffee or tea is nice. Too much sugar is not good. It doesn't taste nice. Even if you put salt for taste, it's good. Too much of salt ruins the dish. So, in the same way, this love and passion is good, but when it's going in excess, that's where it backfires. And on top of that, almost every single thing that they did together was just shared on Facebook and Instagram and their channel, small little channel there. Like literally everywhere they were broadcasting their life. And I told them, see, this drive for you and her, both to keep advertising and keep being the center of attention. At some point, it's going to backfire because it's not possible. It's humanly impossible to maintain this kind of passion and love and sex, and eventually you get tired. I gave him the best example, like pizza. Yeah, I've said this example so many times before. Imagine if I tell you, let's go have this amazing, incredible pizza, and I tell you, let's just go. So, and I give you the picture of steamy hot pizza that just comes out. It's steaming and the crust is crunchy and there is cheese and there is, all the toppings that you like and fresh vegetables. And if you are a meat eater, there is steamy meat and it's salty and it's taste, the cheese is umami and there is even some of you may like pineapple, or up to you. And then when you bite into that pizza, which is hot and steamy with juice oozing out, and the bread is crispy and nice and fresh and hot, you would love to eat that pizza, man. The first bite is heavenly and the first slice is like drives you mad. But then you move to the second slice, and yeah, the fun is still there. But by the time you go to the third slice and the fourth slice, and the pizza is cooling down, there's the law of diminishing returns operates, and then that fun goes away. And if the pizza becomes cold, then it has taste, but not like how you had the first bite. And then by the time the pizza gets finished and someone says, would you like more pizza? You'll be like, no, man, I'm full. Really. It's okay. Even if the pizza is delicious, you might have just a taste, but you can't have the stamina to eat it. So eating a pizza once was so heavenly. But then just imagine you have to do it again the following day. This time maybe you'll try a different pizza. Or maybe you'll try the same pizza, but then the taste of flavor is not as crazy as before, even though it is there. But then imagine you have to do this the third day, and then the fourth day. At fifth, you'll reach a point where you'll be like, man, I please forget pizza. I just want to eat something simple. Maybe just a salad, maybe just rice and something else. You don't want to eat pizza anymore. You'll be like, then it loses its that freshness, that taste, that thrill that there was. And then you want to try variety. Maybe you'll try Mexican, maybe you'll try Indian, maybe you'll try Arabic. The same thing is with relationships. If you overdo something now, whether it's sex, whether it's love, whether it's attention, you cannot maintain that. You just cannot. Man, once upon a time, I was a guy who literally had sex with 6 girls, different girls, in one day, and they didn't know each other. I was high on testosterone. I was taking steroids. Obviously, my testosterone levels were super high. I was doing exercise. I was this horny, crazy playboy type guy. It was crazy. I would have sex like sometimes the highest was like 11 times with one girl. And I've told you, I always wanted to see how far I could push my body. I always wanted to be extreme and trying to make love to a girl for 3 hours, 6 hours, like literally pushing the envelope to 9 hours, where we take rest and have sex and again sleep and have sex. And but today I'm at 46. I They can, maybe one full month will go by where I don't have sex. Really, one full month. My wife sometimes asks me like, "Are you sure you are a playboy? Like, you hardly do anything." Like, it's so crazy, man. It's like I was one extreme to one side of my life, and today I'm at the other extreme, and I have no interest and no passion uh, about sex. I just don't think it occupies a kind of priority in my life. In fact, even though my testosterone is low, even though my sexual vitality, all that, I'm not interested to increase it. Even if I could increase it for free, let's say I just had to take maybe a tablet or a supplement, I still would refuse. I'd say I don't want. And even if I do have sex, I like to finish it as quickly as possible. It's like military. When you eat food, you eat fast and finish. I just want to finish sex as quickly as possible. Sex, romance, whatever. Get back to work. My passion today is my work, my brand. My priorities are changed. I have two more mouths to feed. I have, including mine, three. And I'm the only one who's working. My priorities are very different. I'm a very different person than what I used to be. So you see the evolution. I'm not saying you'll be exactly like this, but I'm just telling how I am. And if you want to see normal people, forget, I'm maybe a little extreme with my tattoos and this. See normal people. If you see a married couple, just newly married versus someone who has been married 30 years, you think the couple who's married for 30 years, they have six-pack abs and they both look, unless they are celebrities. Okay, normal people, they'll both have pot bellies, they'll both be slightly overweight, they'll not have a perfect physique. They are not smooching and kissing and walking and feeling and putting their hands inside each other's this thing and feeling the breasts or the private parts. They're not doing all this. They're not having like crazy sex in the bed and doing the Kama Sutra positions and all that. This you just do when you're young and horny. So I told this guy, see, all this is fine and dandy when you're young. Even I told him the amount of effort that you're putting to look good and take your photographs and broadcast on social media, you'll continue looking good because you have the DNA, the genetics, but the priority will change. And I told him, especially after you get married and maybe you have children, your focus will be the children. Your focus will be your expenses, your lifestyle, future planning. And I said, with stress, both of you will become two different individuals. And once you both start earning big amounts of money, egos will clash, people change. So I told him that the problem is you both have more or less the same personality. Both love attention, both are attractive, both want to be appreciated and loved. And I said, I see too much of a clash. If if tomorrow you get married, whose goals are more important? You can't say she'll do her thing, I'll do my thing. Then you're both not one. You both have to work on a common goal. Whose goals are more important? Will you sacrifice your life and goals and dreams for her, or will she sacrifice her life, her goals, her dreams for you? If tomorrow she becomes pregnant and she can't go to work, and then you don't give her the same attention because you're focusing on other things, yeah, a lot of problems, man. And tomorrow when your kid comes and you have to take the kid to school, you have to focus on the kid. You can't go around flaunting, nightclubs and friends and all that. Overall, he was not happy that I shared this with him, but I told him, take it easy, just don't rush into marriage. And I know why you want to get into marriage, because you are excited and it's a honeymoon phase, and you believe that if you get married, it's the highest level of proving your love. They want to do that romantic thing, like kneeling down and popping the question, and it's a magical moment which they show so much on the media. I said, that is all a farce, man. That is all just for attention. If nobody was watching and you would not be so pressurized. The problem is, he and her both are so under pressure to show the world some new content, some new look, some new clothes, some new holiday. That's not going to work out here. In fact, I literally asked him, do you have maybe an extended period of time where you have not shared anything online of your personal, private, and intimate moments? There was none. They literally share almost everything. And I said, tomorrow, if there is drama and there are fights, what are you guys going to do? Broadcast this? Or are you going to share it with your friends and talk to them? And when you both have power and both have money, two big egos. So, and remember, this is a policy that I believe in. The more the sex, the more the passion, the more the expression of love and all this, that relationship fails. Because it cannot survive, it cannot sustain. It's just not normal, man. It's just not normal. 24/7, just hugging, kissing, smooching. There's more to life than all this. You'll get bored. It's like that example I give, pizza. You keep eating pizza and pizza, pizza, pizza. Finally, one day you'll be like, yuck, I don't want to see it, man. And then you'll not want to see it maybe for 1-2 years. And you want the best example of such relationships not working? Look at celebrity marriages. Both the guy and the girl, if they're both famous and they both are known, it doesn't last. I'm not talking of those people who are just using each other. I'm talking of those people who look perfect, both the husband and wife. Like, I think the best example I can think of right now is Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Oh, one of the most envied power couples. Today, bitter rivals. They just want to destroy each other. So, anyway, you let me know, what do you think? Do you agree with me when I say that more the passion, more the sex, more the intensity, especially early on, it just fizzles out, man. And then you lost the very reason why you both wanted to be together. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree, disagree? What do you feel? And do you have any suggestions for this young man? Because I told him, I don't think it's going to work out. I know that he felt a little upset. And yeah, he is definitely curious to know, maybe take advice from many other people. I just told him, just make sure that you're not trying to, seek validation. Because sometimes you keep going to coaches, and until someone tells you what you want to hear so that you can do what you want to do. Anyway, my job is to keep it real and tell them the reality of life. Remember, all that you see, love, sex, romance, all the stuff that you do when you're high in love, 90% of it, you'll not do it as you grow older. Nobody's going to do like this and, heart shape and smooch and kiss and put the hand inside your clothes and feel everything. And do all those Pornhub, Kama Sutra stuff. Only when you're young. As you grow older, you're like, forget all this, man. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Sure.